Hey guys, welcome. We're up to Season 9, Episode 17 of Criminal Minds. Here we go.
Just tell me what the doctor wants.
What the doctor wants?
I'll do anything.
It's too late for that.
Is it Negan? PP Pants City. What restaurant is called
Hey,
restaurant?
Roshan, take your time.
All right, hero.
Is the manager in? I was hoping to get a job application.
Honey, that's the third time you've been in this week. Try down at the Nugget. I think they're looking for someone.
Oh, no. Ooh, sorry. Excuse me.
Pickpocket.
You want to lift someone's wallet, don't kiss the dog.
What?
Don't let him see your face. You almost had it, then you looked him in the eye and lost your nerve.
What do you know about it?
What you tried, a Keystone cop would have spotted. Cigarette? I've seen you milling around, maybe I could help.
Look, man, I don't care what you pay. I don't sleep with dudes.
Believe me, if I were going to pay for that, I wouldn't pick you.
So,
If someone offers to help you, don't step on them before you know the terms.
Ooh.
Have a nice life.
Oh.
You want your lighter back?
What do they have to do with what happened at the beginning?
According to the ME report, both women were in their 30s, and is this cause of death, right?
Yes, and I have confirmed it. Both women drowned.
How far is the nearest body of water?
The Hoover Dam, Lake Mead, like 60 miles. No, but they did both suffer blunt force trauma and severe ante-mortem abrasions to their wrists and ankles.
That means they were most likely held somewhere before they were killed.
Or maybe they were bound so they could be tortured with water.
She's right. The woman killed yesterday was wearing a uniform. She could have been a waitress or a maid.
There are 93 hotels in Las Vegas, 260 motels.
Looked like
inns,
the same
1,510 bars, and
waitress
2,996
waitress outfit
restaurants.
from
Not to mention
the
nearby Summerlin, which is growing in popularity.
restaurant.
Well, the local PD has ruled out the major establishments. They're going through the smaller ones now to see if they can find a match.
It means she was probably a tourist, though.
Last year, Las Vegas documented 39,727,022 visitors.
No other place has better surveillance software.
Garcia, contact Vegas PD and ask them to start going through hotel and casino surveillance video from 3 weeks ago. Tell them we'll be there in 4 hours. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
I've been thinking, it's been a really long time since I've had chicken fried lobster, so I was hoping maybe when the case is done that we can go to Binions. I have to go. Call me back. Bye. Love you.
The two women were brunettes in their 30s. The other stuff has a type.
That's the case. Were they targeted or were they victims of opportunity?
There's something strange about the disposal site.
You might be hiding them from law enforcement, but displaying them to another group.
Hello, American Heroes. I just got an ID on the most...
Hello, American Heroes.
Frida Bancroft, 34. She was working as a waitress at De La Rosa's Grill downtown. Manager said she'd been there for 2 months, and I just sent you a picture.
I can't believe she's dead. I was joking earlier that Ed should just fire her. Oh, I feel awful.
Don't. You didn't mean anything by it.
You didn't mean she
Was there
should
any
go
reason she was
die.
getting Frida's money?
No. She'd been saving up all the money she made here for the last couple of months to pay for the security deposit.
It takes a lot of discipline to do that so quickly.
I knew I
What
didn't
about
mark
friends
it.
and family? Was she in a relationship?
This isn't completely dry. There are drops of paint on the ground. This was done recently.
2 out of 10.
Once you've seen the body, it'd be hard to miss here. It's probably some kid too scared to report it.
210 could be a tagger name or a gang sign. Does it look familiar to you?
Or
No.
2 victims out of 10.
10.
My sister. She moved here a while ago and no one's heard from her in a year.
That's alarming.
What kind of trouble are you in?
I'm not.
Okay. What did you do? The one thing I can't abide are lies.
You're giving me tips on stealing and you can't abide lies?
This isn't about ethics. It's about a relationship. If I invite you into my world, it's because I trust you. And you can trust me.
What is happening here? Dude gives me Vernon vibes from The
We've
Walking
been
Dead.
walking forever. Where is your place anyway?
Right here.
Oh, he's the guy doing it.
Do you live down here?
For now, until my plan works out.
How long you been here?
A couple of years. Most of these folks have been living here longer. This is Mary, terrific steer. She chooses the targets. Gladys is a stall. And Olson is a damn good wife. The guy who actually lifts the goods.
What?
You all steal together.
Sometimes. Can stay next door. This was Frida's place. She moved out.
Hey. The doctor wanted this cleaned up.
The doctor.
I was hoping my friend could use it. Caesar, this is Finn. These tunnels used to be dangerous. About a year ago, Caesar
What is
cleaned up
going
this
on?
whole section.
How? You said the doctor wanted this cleaned up.
Who's the doctor?
The doctor is someone Caesar works for. No one's ever met him, though. Caesar's a little off, but we let him go considering all the good he's done. Just don't cross him.
What is going on?
This is from 16 days ago. You can see she's wearing the same clothing.
What happens in Vegas?
Definitely her. Casino ID'd her as Renee Sheffield of Omaha. Strip miners take money or chips left behind or unwatched by careless tourists. They dress to look like tourists themselves so that they're not spotted by casino security.
Wow.
So the fanny pack is a prop.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, I've never been to a casino,
Hard to
so.
say, hundreds of these. There's no shortage of desperate people here.
A lot of grifters work in teams. It's possible the man with her is just a partner.
But that makes sense, like, thinking about it. Like, of course people
The
would
dead waitress
try to
could
do
be part
that.
of the team as well if they all stole together.
Teach you a few things. First is called a pattern interrupt. The brain has learned certain actions like shaking hands or tying a shoe as one single motion. If you interrupt it in the middle, the brain can't pick up where it left off. It's a moment where suggestion can enter.
As long as I'm in crap.
What is your name, sir?
Bill.
Bill.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'm getting hypnotized.
Pleasure to meet you, Bill. Close your eyes and sleep. Can you see me, Bill?
Yeah.
Just to be sure, how many fingers am I holding? Count them for me.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't get it.
It's okay, Bill. Now, close your eyes again. When I clap my hands, you're going to wake up and everything will be back to normal. 4. Excellent. You were terrific, Bill.
I don't believe those things.
Next.
She applied for a job as assistant.
It's a cocky little punk. Caesar worked security for him once. He's not a genius. He just got lucky.
Her psychiatrist said that she's doing really well on some new medication, so she decided to go on a supervised field trip to the Grand Canyon.
That's great, isn't it?
No, it is great. It's just, I guess I kind of can't believe that she didn't tell me about it, you know? This is someone that used to literally write me a letter daily at one point.
I see.
She's
You think she forgot about you?
growing up.
Caesar should be happy. This means she's getting better.
But today I got a big hit. I have ID'd our mystery man. His name's Elijah Hall, and 10 years ago, Elijah served time in San Diego for assault and possession of PCP.
Any connection to Renee Sheffield?
PCP.
No, not that I can see.
When did he move to Las Vegas?
7 years ago, I don't have a current address yet, but fret not my chickens. As soon as I do, I will hit you back.
Do you think?
Do ya think?
I wonder if Romeo knows anything about Carrie. Do you know how to get in touch with him?
Why would I be in contact with that fraud?
Okay.
I could blow all my money on rent, or I could save it up like I'm doing and use it for my plan.
What exactly is your plan?
I'm going to book a stage at the Rio, headline a performance. Once a real audience sees what I can do, I'll be famous. I'll get past all the corporate cronies who keep the genuine talent from getting out there.
That could also go down so bad.
Just admit you could hide money. The doctor will be lenient.
I swear. Don't do this, Caesar. We're friends.
What? It's like he needs rent or something.
I know he's still alive, but I've been waiting for. I understand. I'll kill him now.
Okay.
The abrasions on Elijah's hands and ankles are like the other victims. 2 out of 10 again.
What does 2 out of 10
This
mean?
is the third victim that we know about.
Unless he
so
can't count.
Can't be about a hit list.
2 out of 10 isn't a countdown at all. I think he might be referring to a hobo code.
The victims seen on surveillance video weren't stealing large sums of money, so we're dealing with a much smaller community.
But this group operates by a strict code, and any violation of that code can result in death.
He'll have grandiose delusions and believe that he is special. He may even believe that he can communicate with God or some other higher powers.
He will attempt to surround himself with people who are subservient.
He's lost 3 followers. He's going to need new recruits, so we should step up patrols in areas where the homeless population gathers. Thank you.
Well, maybe 15 cats at one point. All I got is Noodle, whose mom was Nipsey.
Noodle?
Have you seen Marvin?
Marvin? No, not since last night.
What's going on?
It's tax day. I gotta go.
Taxing. Damn taxes are everywhere.
Because someone with the initials Mary Carter told me you cleaned up at the Luxor Friday night.
No, that's not true.
You know, I'd really hate to tell the doctor about any of this. You know how he gets. You remember what happened to Frida? Renee and Elijah?
That's because they tried to leave.
Without paying their taxes. That makes them thieves. Someone invite you?
No, I'm new. I just need a place to stay for a while until I can buy a bus ticket back home to Minnesota.
Can anyone vouch for you? Look, if no one can vouch for you...
I know her.
Uh-oh.
All right. Tax day's over.
What the hell?
One other thing that's different about this victim. These fresh abrasion marks on the neck.
Strangulation?
This isn't drinking water, it's contaminated with ground pollutants like stormwater runoff.
So the unsub killed him in a gutter?
My guess would be the flood control tunnels beneath the city.
Thanks for saying you know me.
Yeah, no problem. I'm wondering where you were.
Who's your friend?
Oh, this is Sarah. She's new down here.
I'm just here until I can get a bus ticket back home to Minnesota.
You're rather put together for a girl who needs a bus ticket back home to Minnesota.
I was staying at a friend's apartment, but then I got kicked out.
Well, that is unfortunate. Here, this is for you. I found it in a used bookstore.
Wow.
I could hypnotize her, but part of successful hypnosis is knowing who's susceptible. People who can shut out reality, who get sidetracked by a sunset, who lose track of time, are good candidates. Those who aren't tend to be judgmental, fastidious, and less.
There are at least 1,500 people who live in the flood control tunnels. It's a crossroads of the destitute. Ex-cons, drug addicts, hardcore gamblers.
Plus, there's always a threat that the tunnels will flood like they did last week when there was a flash thunderstorm in the desert.
So if the unsub knew about a coming storm, he could have just tied up the victims and left them in the tunnel to drown.
And afterwards, he just took the bodies to the desert to dump them.
With the third victim, it hadn't rained in the last 24 hours, so he had to just strangle them.
Frida Bancroft was a former drug addict. Renee and Elijah were both strip miners. It's more than likely they were all residents underground.
We need to start searching these tunnels.
You gotta find that right community, though.
413 miles of them.
God, what?
Unbelievable. It's gonna make a great story.
Oh.
Okay. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
You going somewhere?
You scared the bejesus out of me. I was just heading out to go get some things I left at the bus station.
Reporter. Well, I assume that person who vouched for her is
Based
not
on where the
going to
victims
be
were last seen alive, plus the most accessible locations in the tunnels,
safe.
I've narrowed down the 2 most likely sections they stayed in. They're 22 miles apart.
Visit 6 months ago before her service was cut off. It reads, met E in tunnel, great guy, planning to leave together soon.
Any chance he stands for Elijah Hall?
Well, in my limited research of the tunnels, it appears that people meet and fall in love there.
If Renee and Elijah were about to do the same, that could have triggered the unsub's rage.
Yeah, you can't have a cult if everyone tries to leave.
Who knew living in the tunnels came at such a high price?
Sarah! Sarah? Sarah! Hey, what happened to her?
She's a reporter. She was going to write about us, which would not be a good thing.
So you killed her?
She's not dead. Yet.
Wants to do what's best.
Is he the
Since
doctor?
vouched for her. Perhaps he should be the one to handle this.
Copy that.
Damn.
Remind me to call my shoemaker. I'm gonna need a new pair of boots.
You have a shoemaker?
Well, one thing I've learned in life, a good pair of shoes can last longer than a marriage.
Wait, is this it? This is the one. This is the place.
I'm looking for information on these people. Do you recognize any of them?
No, I don't.
Are you afraid of something?
Oh boy.
FBI, we just want to talk.
Oh shit!
Go, 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 go!
Oh my god, this is dangerous. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Keep your hands where I can see them and get down on your knees.
That's the guy.
Magic man?
Yeah, he's like a sorcerer. He's got powers.
What sort of powers?
He controls words.
Coming at you with the skinny on Caesar Jones. He's an ex-con who served time 8 years ago for armed robbery. According to prison incident reports, he is known for his volatile temper and extreme brutality.
Any history of mental illness, any psychotic or delusional disorders?
I am not fighting it. I think he's just an angry person.
Okay, thanks. I don't think Caesar could have pulled off all these murders or the kidnapping of the reporter.
It would take patience, planning, and organization. He doesn't have the concentration or skill set.
So you're saying there's someone else?
The man behind the curtain. For James Braid. He was a Scottish surgeon in the 1800s, considered to be the father of hypnosis. I'm gonna try something.
What?
Caesar's a lunatic. I'm pretty sure he killed Frida and some other people too. Where are we?
Above ground.
Is he Caesar? Or is he the doctor?
We're supposed to bring her to the hospital.
He sent me here to help you.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
I think you know the doctor's very powerful. You can imagine he has many people and many places to help him. Do you believe that?
Finn, I know you care about this girl. With us here, she'll think we did it.
No, we'll explain to her how we rescued her.
And she won't believe it. No one would. Play it out.
I don't know, man.
If she goes to the police, all of us in the tunnels will be arrested, including you. She will ruin a very good thing for a lot of people. She cannot live. You have to kill her.
This guy, he's got to be the doctor.
You, Caesar. He trusts you, and you know that. Do you see anything?
I see Elijah. He's begging for his life. I hear the doctor, and I go to him.
What happens next?
He's killing now.
Wow.
The reporter's still alive.
How'd you get him to talk?
Neurolinguistic programming. I use sensory predicates and keywords to tap into his unconscious mind. Marvin Call must have done the exact same thing.
That's crazy.
You lost me.
NLP is a way of thinking and communicating based on linguistic modeling.
What?
Marvin Call, known as the Master of Deception, is a low-level entertainer who performs at private parties. He hasn't filed a tax return in 5 years. The IRS is after him, and no known address. He doesn't have a P.O. box.
No tax returns?
Well, the homeless would be an easy population for him to exploit and give him a sense of importance.
What did you find out about Finn Bailey?
Finn Bailey, 26. He was picked up in Reno 2 months ago for shoplifting, according to police reports. He was on his way to Vegas to look for his sister Carrie. She was about to start a job with a magician named Romeo, but the day before she was supposed to start, she called her brother, sounding scared and babbling about some doctor. That was the last he heard from her.
Did the Reno police follow up?
No, because there was no proof that Carrie was actually missing.
Well, we know Marvin's and Ray's.
Well, she's probably not alive.
The original trigger.
That means she's probably dead.
Where did you get that?
I stole it from the cab of a semi last month. Before I do this, I want to know something. The whole time I was in the tunnel, you were the only one that didn't seem scared of Caesar. And you were going on tax day.
What's this about, Finn?
My sister told me all about you. How you like to eat at Della Rosa's Grill. How you met her there and brought her down.
Oh, that other guy looked so similar to him. I think I got them mixed up.
She said if anything ever happened to her,
Finn, I never met her.
why you?
Put the gun down!
Told me to kill Sarah too.
The boy's quite mad.
Finn, let us go to Sarah. She needs our help. Will you let us do that?
Copy that. The police just confirmed your sister's dead, Finn. I'm sorry.
Because he killed her.
She was found in a crack den. She died of an overdose.
He convinced her to do it. He's very persuasive.
It was in Phoenix, Finn. This man had nothing to do with it. You have the wrong guy.
Put the gun down. There's no point to this.
Wait, is that true, or is...
Thank God you showed up.
Marvin Call, can I just say that I am a huge fan? I saw you perform at the Lotus Inn back in 1977 when I was a little kid, and I always wondered what happened to you.
Time has not been kind.
Here, let me get you right back to the station.
Oh.
I can't imagine how hard it must have been for someone of your talent to stay hidden for so long. You know, I have to say, it's absolutely brilliant. You found a perfect population to steal from, and someone else to do your dirty work. I tip my hat to you.
I have no idea what you're saying.
What I'm saying is that you can be charged with murder, and the first one will be Carrie's. I'm assuming you killed her because your ego got in the way and she left you to work for another magician, am I right?
She's buried at the abandoned construction site. Did you really see me at the Lotus Inn?
The truth?
I can't abide lies.
I wasn't even born yet.
Illusion is needed to disguise the emptiness within. Arthur Erickson.
That looks like a pile of
Shale, limestone, and sandstone. It's a sculpture of the Grand Canyon for my mom.
See? She didn't forget you.
You may have to commit me twice, Spencer, because not only did I ride a mule on a tiny trail with a 1,000-foot vertical drop, I paid for the privilege. Now that's crazy. Can you imagine my mom on a mule? The mules must do this all the time because they seem very comfortable.
Love that. I love that. Well, that guy's going away for the rest of his life, which, who knows how long he has. That guy looked like he was, like, what, 80? Like, 70s, late 70s, 80s, something like that. I almost feel like, what is the point in sentencing him? He's not getting out. Like, and because he's so old. He's so old because it's, like, not even, it doesn't even impact like anything really. It's like, all right, yeah, you go in jail for 5 counts of murder. I think I can get you on 4 counts of torture at least, attempted murder, you know, like. And then on top of that, they're gonna get him for theft and tax evasion. So like, this, which I have no idea how long. I didn't even put in, you know, that, but that's 50. That's nearly 60 years, at least, on just the things that he did in this episode. For the most part, you can also add on even more, but like, he's gonna have more than that if you once you get all of the other stuff thrown in on him. So there's no chance for this man. But getting close to the end of season 9, I want to let everybody know, and I'll say this multiple times as we get closer, I am going out of town for 2 weeks very, very soon. What does that mean? That means I'm not making videos. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but hopefully I can find a way to get some other kinds of videos, other kinds of reactions from other shows up. The main ones that we're watching right now are not going to be posted. They're on a break. So I'm sorry, but I will be back. Need a break, going on vacation, going out, going somewhere, having fun. I've been grinding and doing so much work for this channel for a long time now, so I think it's due for me to have a 2-week break. But yeah, I'm gonna go have a 2-week break, and then we'll be back and back to the regularly scheduled programming. But yeah, just want to let everybody know, I will keep saying this as we get closer and closer. We're not there yet. I think we still have, we'll be in, I think, just starting season 10, and then I go on a break. So we'll get to season 10. We'll finish this season, get to season 10, and then I'll be gone for 2 weeks, and hopefully we can get y'all some other content that y'all haven't gotten to yet. But yep, like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I will see y'all next time.